If you look at it, 100 years ago, more than 50% of the population was involved in farming. Now we've come down to where it's like 1%, and you guys feed all of us.
We had 120 cows when I was a kid, now it's 850 cows. And the amount and volume of nutrients and manure that we deal with has changed.
I have 3 boys here that someday are gonna wanna farm. So yeah, I'd like to pass it on to the next generation if I could.
The Turkey Hill Clean Water Partnership is a partnership between the Alliance for the Chesapeake Bay, Maryland Virginia Milk Producers Cooperative Association, and Turkey Hill Dairy. All of the farmers that are supplying milk to Turkey Hill are in Pennsylvania. In Lancaster County, it's estimated that only about 50% of our farms have a conservation plan, and then, the numbers are even probably lower than that for implementation.
Every time it rains in Lancaster County, we lose topsoil. I mean, we have a problem.
EPA has set specific standards that need to be met by year 2025 regarding runoff of phosphorus, nitrogen, and various sediments into the bay. Along with that is an obligation on farmers, and developing this partnership to create a solution that's going to enable farmers to get the resources that it's going to take to clean up the waterways has been really a unique solution.
This is an Amish farm, and we have about 70 acres here, and he milks about 40 cows.
Given that Maryland Virginia Milk Producers Cooperative Association has a frontline staff already inspecting for milk quality, we trained their staff on conservation practices, conservation planning. Now we are at 94% of farmers having a plan. We're still shooting for 100%, and we do pay for that plan 100%. The conservation practices, we do cost share as we're able with funds available, so the farmers need to put in a little bit of money themselves, but the plan's paid for 100% by the partnership. It's really hard if you tried to think about what you could do to the Susquehanna specifically. And so really the majority of the work needs to be done in the streams that you wouldn't think we would want to be focusing on.
It seems almost insurmountable issue. How do I get my stream all cleaned up? What do I do? And the expertise that the Alliance has been able to bring in, and along with their partners and the people who have given us grants, has just been amazing. That's really what they need. They need the support of how to actually get the work done.
We think it's a really great opportunity to be able to connect the customers with the producers and help the producers with projects that they want to do. All farms are doing this for the environment and for the animals, but a lot of times they don't have the funds to do the projects they want.
To date, we've actually got $1.5 million in grants to support farmers in implementing what we'd like them to hopefully do on their farm.
Part of the new project involves a concrete heavy use area and manure storage that will store all of the manure and runoff from the barnyard into that storage, so that manure, rainwater, spouting water, storm water does not run down through the existing concrete area, down through our animal walkway, and directly connect to the stream.
A plan can cost anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000, but a lot of our practices that are most important, like having an adequate manure storage facility, stabilizing the barnyard, that can be thousands, over $100,000.
What's your length of storage now, roughly?
About 2 months.
The new one will give him 6, possibly 7 months of storage. Meaning he'll be able to spread manure, not dictated by the storage, but dictated by the weather and the growing season.
It's an earthen lagoon now. It's worked well, but it's outdated.
Our society as a whole has begun to realize that some of the things we did in the past were not wise or smart. That's not the same thing as looking back and saying that people that did those things were wrong or bad people. It's just we didn't know and we didn't understand.
Oh, I think it's a good thing if we can all get on the same page, and yeah, I like the idea.
Turkey Hill has asked for this, increased level of conservation on their farms, and we've all worked together to build a new structure and support system for these farmers.
I think it's important that we understand that it actually is possible to clean up our waterways, and it hopefully will serve as a model that's used in other regions throughout the country.
This is a really cool opportunity to connect all of those pieces of the agriculture industry to help the farms to better everything, better the environment, better their farm, better their product, everything.